The morning sun cast a warm glow over the quaint suburban street as the Smith family pulled up in front of their new home. Excitement bubbled within them as they gazed at the charming facade of the house, envisioning the memories they would create within its walls. The for sale sign had finally been replaced with one that read "Welcome Home." As they stepped through the threshold, the scent of old wood mingled with the promise of fresh beginnings. The house was a diamond in the rough, waiting to be polished into a sparkling gem. Mr. and Mrs. Smith exchanged eager glances, their hearts brimming with anticipation for the renovations ahead. Weeks passed in a flurry of activity. Walls were torn down, floors were refinished, and the once dreary rooms began to breathe with new life. With each stroke of paint and hammer of nail, the Smiths felt their connection to the house deepen, weaving their dreams into its very foundation. But as the layers of the house were peeled back, so too were the secrets it held. It started innocently enough, with a faded photograph discovered tucked away in a forgotten corner of the attic. The image depicted a stern-faced man in uniform, his eyes cold and calculating. Curiosity piqued. The Smiths delved deeper, uncovering hidden compartments beneath floorboards and behind walls. What they found sent shivers down their spines. Documents detailing the dark history of the house's previous owner, a high-ranking Nazi official. Their initial excitement turned to horror as they pieced together the atrocities that had occurred within these very walls. The house had been a hub of Nazi activity, a place where unspeakable acts had been planned and executed. As the truth unfurled like a macabre tapestry, the Smiths grappled with conflicting emotions. How could they reconcile the home they had come to love with its sinister past? Fear and doubt crept into their hearts, threatening to tear apart the very fabric of their family. But in the face of darkness, love emerged as their guiding light. They held each other close, drawing strength from the bond that held them together. Together, they vowed to confront the shadows of the past and forge a new legacy within these walls, one built on love, compassion, and forgiveness. Slowly, painstakingly, they began to unravel the tangled web of secrets that had ensnared the house for so long. With each revelation, they found healing, not just for themselves, but for the souls who had suffered within these walls. Mr. Smith, a history buff, took it upon himself to research the house's past, scouring archives and interviewing elderly neighbors who still remembered the war years. Mrs. Smith, with her keen eye for detail, meticulously cataloged every artifact they unearthed, piecing together the puzzle of the house's dark history. Their children, initially frightened by the discoveries, soon joined their parents in their quest for truth. Together, as a family, they explored every nook and cranny of the house, uncovering hidden chambers and forgotten relics that spoke volumes about the horrors that had taken place there. But amidst the darkness, there were glimmers of hope. In the attic, they found a journal belonging to the house's previous owner, a woman who had risked her life to shelter Jewish refugees during the war. Her words painted a vivid picture of bravery and resilience, inspiring the Smiths to persevere in their own journey of redemption. As the renovations neared completion, the Smiths made a solemn vow to honor the memory of those who had suffered within these walls. They transformed the house into a living testament to love and compassion, hosting community events and fundraisers to support causes dear to their hearts. And as they put the final touches on their renovated home, the Smiths realized that true strength lies not in turning away from the darkness, but in facing it head-on with love as their guiding force. In the end, it was not just a house they had transformed, but their own lives, imbuing every corner with the light of hope and the promise of a brighter tomorrow.